discipline and passion for the job. The Permanent Secretary, Ambassador Bulus Lolo, called on calls participants to align themselves with global best practices in diplomacy.
Our ministry and its officers must aim to be and carry the message that Nigeria is Africa's authentic voice. And it is through you that this message will go out. We must not only be vibrant, but we must also be confident, knowledgeable, and well-skilled as officers and diplomats representing Nigeria.
The 22nd regular course of Foreign Service Academy is to last 6 months. In Abuja, Gabriel Udu, NTA News.
The rules will show operators in the country will no longer access foreign currency from the Central Bank of Nigeria. This follows latest policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria not to sell forex to operators in the parallel market, but are permitted to source their foreign exchange from autonomous sources. Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, who discussed later at the media briefing in Abuja, said henceforth foreign exchange would only be allotted to priority needs of the nation.
Given the limits of the scarce available resources, priority one will be matured trade and LC obligation. Priority two,
to allow cash deposits of dollars from their customers. Nigeria is ready to maximize the benefits inherent in science and technology to build a resilient economy. Minister of Science and Technology Ogbonnaya Ono said this when he received members of the Nigerian Association of Small-Scale Industrialists in his office. Adibola Brookson Sunday was there.
Scientific knowledge and technology provide countries with the tools needed to support economic transformation and sustainable development. This development is believed not to be realistic without contributions from small-scale businesses. To actualize these feats, the leadership of the Nigerian Association of Small-Scale Industrialists is collaborating with the Ministry of Science and Technology.
No, it is an expensive venture.
National President of the association, Ezekiel Essien, presented 6 strategic plans for rapid industrial and entrepreneurship development to the minister.
Because an economy that is not diversified cannot be strong.
Chief Ogbonnaya Onu said, building industrial cluster for artisanship technology development, small-scale industries technology exchange program, and other requirements have been taken care of by the 2016 budgets.
If our economy had been diversified, we have a strong industrial base, we will not be importing the things we're importing today. So the pressure on our naira will not be.
Agrarian community. In their quest for gold, the illegal gold miners have no regard for the environment.
This is where farmers have been forced to quit, giving way to miners from across the country, including those from the neighboring Republic of Benin, which is just 10 kilometers away from this site.
Many, like Ayo Suleiman from Kogi State, arrived here about 4 months ago with only a digger and shovel. Today, he says he's a millionaire.
Getting Tamalin, we are getting Beirut, we are getting Aqua, and we are getting Agate. And I built my house, and I thank God for that.
I reached like a per month here. And over get dirty. Just as they starting to find them again.
So I sell for 700,000.
Buying.
So how is the market?
The market is somehow managed because due to the condition of the market, you know, every January, things used to change in any business.
The members of the community expressed anger, frustration, and hopelessness as the activities of this unwanted guest have devastated their erstwhile flourishing agricultural business.
Even 100 years coming, there's no any other thing to possible about farm. And we want to receive something from that goal, from hand of government, to provide us all our need in the village here.
Investigations at Gwanora, the district headquarters under which Biogberu and 29 other communities fall, shows that there are no regulatory agencies to check the activities of these illegal miners. The Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, recently read the riot.
The chairman of a local government has a car to himself.
Not he's given a chairman of local government. So you add that, it gives you 774. In each state, you have commissioners. In my state, for example, we have over 20 commissioners. Each of these commissioners is given an official car. Is a commissioner better than a senator?
But sir, the argument is that some of you have collected the car loan.
Which some of us? All the senators came in 2015, isn't it? So because if you collect car loan, then you use that car loan to do official work, that is personal to you. It's deducted from our salary.
Senators say they look forward to a harmonious Eighth Assembly irrespective of party affiliations.
National interest is what concerns us. Party differences may be there, but once it comes to legislative matters, we put the national interest first.
As at 2 o'clock Monday afternoon, majority of the senators are in their offices, and indications are they are getting set for Tuesday plenary, the 12th day of January 2016. And they maintain that the issue of 2016 appropriation bill will be given much attention. From the National Assembly, Abdullahi Garba Kudu, NTA News.
Similarly, the House of Representatives is scheduled to consider 60 bills within the next 1 week as it reconvenes from Christmas and New Year recess on Tuesday, 12 January 2016. A cross-section of members gave this indication during the chat with National Assembly correspondent Ignatius Nkwo in this preview of the House resumption.
As the House of Representatives of vehicles members as unreasonable.
We have not taken any car loan yet, and if we eventually tax it, it's going to be loan, it's not dashed.
But up till now, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, the Senate President and the Deputy Senate President inherited vehicles that were used by their own predecessors.
Since its inauguration in June 2015, the 8th House of Representatives has considered 327 bills. 264 bills passed for first reading, while 40 bills are being considered by the various standing committees. Apart from the readiness of members to reconvene plenary for 2016, the atmosphere here at the
paper says we should impart life skills. You should be able to improve your system. You should be able to contribute to your society at the end of your education or your learning. But what practically comes out doesn't show exactly that such learning has been imparted to the students.
We have such an institution that people should patronize, but they will not, do so because of the perception that people talk about. Oh, Nigerian universities, are not of standard.
Some people feel that they have money, awash, so their kids must go and study abroad when they could go to a private university.
The guests agreed that the improvement of the Nigerian educational sector lies in the hands of everyone. In Abuja, Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
You're watching the news on NTA International, reaching from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. Up ahead, Nigeria qualified for 2016 International Table Tennis Federation World Team Championship. Details in a moment.
The Nigerian Armed Forces has been there, is there, and will be there for country and citizens. Nigerians, arise now in support and encouragement for our armed forces. Honor our veterans. Remember our fallen heroes, even as we help to take care of those they have left behind. Nigerian Armed Forces Remembrance Day 2016. Wreath laying ceremony Friday 15 January. Time 8:30 a.m. Special guest of honor Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR President.
Air Force 2015 had dropped by 2.7% within the month to $29.069 billion on the last day of the year, before further shed of $138.668 million between December 31st, 2015 and January 7th, 2016. A source within the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, explains that the decline was due to the fact that the level of inflow into the reserves was lower than the level of outflow during the 30-day period. In the commodity market, gold traded higher Monday as pressure on Asian markets continued to enhance bids for the metal. Spot gold rose 0.1% to trade at $1,105 an ounce, while the US gained 0.7% to sell at $1,105.2. The commodity climbed to its highest level since early November last year on Friday adding more than 4% to its value this year. And report from South Africa indicates that the country's currency, the rand, on Monday took a downturn of about 2.85% to exchange at 16.78 to the US dollar. The currency has hit several record lows this year, raising concerns over the continued slowing growth in the country. Meanwhile, President Jacob Zuma has attributed the current downsurge of his country's economy to markets' overreaction to his decision to change finance ministers twice in a week. Last some more NTA News.
Athletes on educational pursuit as Nigeria qualified for 2016 International Table Tennis Federation Championships in Malaysia. Details on sports update with Kene Magbodike.
Minister of Youth and Sports Development Solomon Dalung has advised sportsmen and women to make educational pursuits paramount as a means of securing sustainable future after their sporting careers. Dalung was speaking after Flamingo's 4-0 defeat of Baby Zebras of Namibia in World Cup qualifier over the weekend in Abuja.
As a great footballer, you should also have a very tall educational credentials so that nobody challenges you.
The Nigeria Taekwondo Federation says it will not deviate from its mandate of achieving excellence.
Super Eagles B were preparing for the 2016 African Nations Championship, CHAN, in Rwanda, had earlier played out a 1-1 draw against Angola in the first tune-up match scheduled for South Africa. Drawn in Group C alongside Nigeria Republic, Tunisia, and Guinea, the Super Eagles will begin their campaign at the championship versus Nigerian Republic on January